Hey you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper. Yeah.
Good morning.
I'm interested.
So,
A bit of everything.
as you wish.
I'm not giving you that.
And how much are...
Satisfied?
I'd almost... You won't regret spending... Take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is someone there?
A good day to you.
My pleasure.
How are the Talmberg folk getting on?
Do you even have to ask? I heard from the stonemasons there's been some trouble at the quarry. Hope it doesn't drive. I just hope Sir Divish and his quarrymaster. And that's not... You're that lad from Scally. It is you, ain't it? Well, you ought to ask folk in Rovna how they're doing. Well.
God be with you. God bless.
Greetings. Goodbye. Oh, dear.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name.
And what would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The boss. Good luck to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Garlic, beetroot, asparagus.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look out. What? Jesus Christ. God be with you.
Let's have a word.
Well, we can.
What do you say to...
That's not enough.
All right, so.
Look what I've got. You'll love... There's the... That's my boy. Come along, free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lube?
A poor crofter, and he kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch.
How come he...
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long...
Has he been up to anything?
I don't know. The last few days he did...
Did he have any kith or...
None. A loner he...
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if...
When did you find the body?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't...
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now...
Ask away.
Who was this Lube?
He was a drunkard and a beast. And lazy, too.
Have you noticed anything?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started
Do you know what Lubosh was doing?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he's...
Do you know who Lubosh...
He was always a loner.
That's all.
Goodbye.
Good health to you.
I've come in the...
Of course.
That man Lube...
He was a drunk who was always looking for a...
Have you noticed anything?
Well,
Do you know what Lubosh was doing?
not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend...
He was a loner.
That's all.
God be with you.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of
I don't know it.
That man Lube...
I didn't really know him.
Have you noticed anything?
Come to think of it, I was one.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day...
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone, and he looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow.
Do you know anyone...
Not with anyone from the
That's all.
God be with you.
Good day to you.
I've come in the...
I don't know nothing about...
That's all.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
I've come...
I d-
That man...
I didn't really know.
Have you noticed any...
Come to think of it, I was wondering what it...
Have you noticed...
I was...
Do you know what...
I was coming from the... He looked like he was in a hurry.
That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
Everything you need for a proper tomb.
Yeah. Yeah. The blessings of our... Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But
Did you know Lubosh?
a bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but
Did you notice anything?
my child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was...
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murder?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son.
Father, surely you can't be serious.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the... If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted...
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer...
No one escapes...
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern.
All right.
God be with you.
I see you know how to... I wouldn't have expected that.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick.
Do you have any work?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hat.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people.
A little bird.
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in...
In other words, someone's been got. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in child... But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poison...
What do you want me to...
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church. So if you learn that she truly did involve...
Consider it done.
Good. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
My respect.
I've come...
Of course.
That man Lou...
He was a drunk.
Have you noticed anything...
Well...
Do you know what Lou...
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used...
He was alone.
That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sah...
I don't know. No.
That man Lou...
I didn't really know.
Have you noticed anything...
Come to think of it,
Do you know what Lou...
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I called. He looked like he was in a hurry.
Do you know any...
Not with...
That's all. Thank you.
Take care now.
I've come...
I don't know nothing.
That man...
I didn't...
Have you noticed any...
Come to...
Do you know what...
I was... He looked...
Do you know... That man Lou... That's...
May the Lord watch over you.
Out now!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah.
Greetings. What do you need?
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipe.
Ask all you want.
Who was this, Luke?
Those that live by the sword die by the sword.
Have you noticed anything?
Everything about him was suspicious.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Noy?
How would I know?
Do you know who
I don't know, since I don't go to A.
That's all. Would you teach me something about...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right.
Isn't that quite... Agree?
That's not... Agreed. Goodbye.
I've come from the priest. They're saying...
Me? Witchcraft?
Don't you know that witches get burned alive?
There's no need for trouble. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. The flowers... I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to the...
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting...
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice.
So why did you give them the ointment?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skali. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak.
Yeah. I understand how they feel.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile.
Their plea or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing.
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be...
It didn't bother you before, though. What did they want the ointment?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving.
What kind of ointment?
One that will show you a world... I don't...
So all...
The ointment...
I want to know something. I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help.
Very well. But only...
Thank you 1,000-fold. God bless.
Yeah. Well, I never.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sahanish of...
I don't know how I can help.
Who was it?
You could see at first glance.
Have you noticed?
There wasn't sight or...
Do you know what
I don't think he was...
Do you know who...
As far as I know.
That's all.
Good luck then.
Well, I never. Who's there?
That sounded like...
Are you looking for me?
Who are you?
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sahanish of...
I don't know nothing of...
That...
I didn't really...
I'm sure
Have you know...
Come to think... I was wondering...
Do you know what Lube...
I was coming from the tavern. He looked like he...
Do you know...
Not with anyone from...
That's all.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Look what I've got. You'll love... I've heard something about a mag...
Really? I'd like to know where from.
The herb woman sent.
Gertrude.
It's not about the money. She's concerned about your health. That ointment can be dangerous, and she wants me...
It can't have got any more dangerous since she sold it to us. Tell her...
I've heard something...
Really?
The priest is...
The priest? It's nice to find...
It could be dangerous. Not just for your soul.
So I'm supposed to believe the herb woman slipped us poison instead of...
She'd like to know what you plan.
But we already told her. I don't understand why...
I've heard something.
Really?
The priest.
The priest?
That's enough. What I've heard already amounts to a burning offence.
Burning? Because of some ointment? We mean no harm to anyone. All we do is anoint ourselves at night in the woods. That's no great... Can I help? What in a...
Who are you? What's it to be? God be with you. Take care. Something you're looking for here. What was that noise? Hey, who's there? What the hell was that?
What's that?
Yeah. Wait here for me. Stay.
we're here. We all know what to do, don't we?
I'm not altogether sure. Gertrude didn't want to say anything about that, so all we know is what we came up with ourselves. Damn. I feel all peculiar, though.
The ointment is the main thing, and we'll think up some chant or two.
Just let's get it over with, quick. I keep hearing weird noises.
When shall we three meet again?
Prince of
Why are you
testing you?
a magic ointment? We are ready to pleasure.
I'll give you anything you ask.
I knew it.
In return, you'll have to...
Oh, that ointment. You smeared the ointment on me.
Fear not, my lord. Nothing will happen to you. It's all part of the ceremony.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? What did you do to me?
Are you quite well after your long journey?
Huh? Long journey? What?
From the gates of hell to here. When will you take care of the humans? And why don't you have horns and hooves and a goat's tail, like the priest said?
I got rid of my horns and hooves along the way, and I keep my tail in my breeches. I only get it out for special occasions.
I hope there'll be one soon enough.
I flew in on a tree branch. It took no time at all.
Flying on a branch? Will you teach us how to do that too? We are your maid servants now. We'll do anything you wish.
How come you're a talking mare?
What mare? Does your sight deceive you? I'm Vera, and I turn many a young man's head in Ujits.
Actually, I wanted something else.
What's that, oh lord?
Will you serve me and do all I tell you to?
Oh yes, our Lord of Hellfire. We'll do whatever you want. Just rid us of those wretched humans. Which one will you take first?
Me! Take me!
No, me!
And what about the other one? Why doesn't she speak up?
Kuta, you chicken! Speak up!
I want you, Mare. Vera.
I knew it. Come on. Come closer to me.
That was tough. Oh, but I'm all dizzy again.
What is wrong with you? Is something going to come of it or not?
I need to sleep.
Bugger sleep! What was that? What is it? Someone coming!
Come here.
Ha! You whoreson!
Well, lad.
God damn! Ah!
Take that.
Fuck happened here? Shit! Oh my god. These are no demons, just flesh and blood woodcutters. I'll never be able to explain this to anyone. That fucking ointment. Damn that old hag. Now what?
Yeah.
How kind of you not to...
Trust me, there's nowhere I'd rather have been. You wouldn't believe what happened to me.
Tell me all about it this evening, then.
I found out more about the Egypt witch.
Pray, do tell.
The women have got hold of some magic lotion from the herb woman, and they're using it to summon the devil.
For the love of heaven.
I followed them to where they held their Sabbath. They summoned the devil, danced around a fire.
Oh my God, what else?
The women were completely out of their minds from that ointment. Then some woodcutters stormed in. They wanted to put a stop to the witch's Sabbath.
Good God. And what happened?
I had to kill the woodcutters to save those women from them.
For Christ's sake! How could you? Such needless slaughter! Those men meant well. Was there no other way to stop the bloodshed?
The woodcutters were beside themselves with rage, baying for the women's blood. There was no reasoning with them.
There must have been another way.
I did everything I could.
The good Lord observes your deeds. Pray for the souls of those unfortunate Christians. Pray, because at least you see where dancing with the devil can take you. Pray for their loved ones and for your soul and mine, because we share the blame.
No, my No, let me sleep.
Giving up already? Surrender now! Hear me? No one gets away. And that won't be the last of it, son. It's jail for you.
Look, I'll tell you the...
But that won't.
Help! Arrest that thief! I see a thief. Go on!
All right, you win.
You call that... Got you a... What? Don't pretend you don't know what's what, you whore son. Here you are, wandering the land. It's jail for you.
Oh, come on.
What of it?
Jail it is, then.
Just the accommodation. And hand...
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Well, I never.
Huh?
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've...
Farewell.
Can we do something? What about this?
We're getting there. Fine.
Oh, God. Eat. Food.
How are you?
You've an honest trade.
Evil times. The harvest failed. And meanwhile, the lord's in the castle. And
So you took justice into your own hands.
pull your head out your ass, Henry. Take a good look around.
Can you tell... What's the local...
Sahanush? He treats his people well. But he's...
What's Sahan?
Ah, that worthless dandy.
Do you know Sir Bern?
He's a grumpy bastard.
That's all. I've got some good...
All right. God be with you.
I'd like to discuss...
Why not?
Since it's you...
It's not worth it to me. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Greetings.
I'd like to enroll.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here and now. And don't forget to bring 3 score gross.
Good luck to you.
Henry,
What now?
you don't give up. It's getting too late now. But
As her lady.
you...
I've brought you.
Oh, Hal. Is this for me? This must have... You really mustn't bring me any more gifts like that, or you'll spoil me.
I'd like.
Hey, lad.
So-
Don't you want a little wager
It's a big
on the
town with
rampage
good strong
tonight?
walls, so I suppose we're safe here.
What do you think?
He comes from the glorious line of the Lords of Lipa. Folks say he's a...
Who's this?
He's actually the real Lord of Rete, and Sir Hanush is only...
How are the Scally?
They're alive. That's the main thing.
Do you know anything?
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk...
That's all. Have you got?
All right.
How did?
It wasn't easy. The soldiers escorted us all the way.
What about the bat?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much.
He was always a nasty piece of work.
Tell me.
When those... Cumans, they call them. When the Cuman...
That bastard. Where's the sword?
You had a sword? It's gone now.
I don't give a damn about.
Well, you can't.
What happened to the?
They sought refuge in Rete.
And Matthew, Fritz, and Matthias? Johann?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhojed. Johann...
What about Sir?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rete. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place...
How did?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to... After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but...
And I owe mine to you. I won't try.